All right, so I got a new project for you guys today. This guy had an oopsie. That's all right. First from scratch, it didn't really work as planned. It was a little too heavy. And yeah, so plus the kids accidentally broke it. So that happened. But I'm taking overkill and I replaced its little fan. This was a fan boat, kinda, with a prop. It actually went pretty fast. It did like 50, 60 miles an hour. So I'm taking the EDF fan off of that, and I'm going to be making this overkill for sure. Because it was a 4-cell max, now it's a 6. So, and the EDF fan is a lot of power. So, yeah. Yep, that's what I'm going to be doing. And it's alright. It's a little heavy, but I'm going to be putting some foam probably underneath it in a couple spots, make it float a little bit more, and then try to find the center of gravity again after putting everything back in it. I already got the water lines and stuff hooked back up. I just need to figure everything else out. Need to make some more motor mounts. I'm thinking about repainting. I need to tighten this stuff up because I crashed it. So this is a little loose. Probably just epoxy that in place. And as soon as I get a new motor and ESC, I will finish the other video and finish the Gorilla Glue video. Just an update for you guys. This is what it's starting to look out. I'm waiting for the Gorilla Glue to dry on the motor mounts, but that's kind of what it's going to look like. I need to raise it up a little bit, put some wedges or something inside, even it out a little bit. If it's a little too heavy, I'll take some of the foam from the old boat and put it on the sponsons somewhere and underneath the boat. So I'll do a float test for that later. If I even need them, I might. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. So next, after that is done drying, I'm going to fashion up a mount for my hatch for my 6-cell battery. This is the one I'm going to be running. This is pretty old. It's swollen up a little bit, but it is pretty old, so I'll get another one of those later. So yeah, that's what it's looking like so far. And it's going to be pretty cool because I'm going to hand make it, the hatch, and it's going to be like a little canopy over the battery. So the canopy is going to be a part of the battery. So it's going to be the same width and stuff, indented inside. So that when I put the canopy on, it'll hug the battery and keep it there. And then use my tape and stuff, and I'll go on from there. Not exactly sure on how I'm going to do it, but that's pretty sure how I'm going to do it. And yeah, overall it's looking pretty good so far. And it's not too heavy either. I mean, it is a little bit, but like I said, if I need to put some foam underneath it to do that, I will definitely fucking do that. So it's my update, guys. So yeah, I'm using Gorilla Glue on more than one thing, so it's not just the car. So I can definitely do Gorilla Glue with the boat because I have all the pieces and stuff for the boat. So I will be continuing the video with the boat and the car once I get a motor, but for now I'm just going to do the boat because I don't have a motor for the car. So I'm going to repaint everything and stuff. So yeah, that's what it's looking like so far. Gorilla Glue is taking a nice piece for it. Don't worry, I'll clean it all up, make it look nice. It's not going to look like that for long. So yeah, I'm liking it. So yeah, I got all the water lines hooked up and all that fun stuff, and yeah, it's looking pretty good. Alright, so that's basically the look that I'm going for, kinda. It's just cardboard. It's just a little prototype hatch that I'm gonna make for it. Kinda reminds me of like a truggy. So that's what I based it off of. So this is kinda what I'm going for. So it's not like perfect or anything like that, but I am gonna work on it some more. But honestly, that actually fits pretty good. So I used hot glue to hold everything in place. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using some epoxy all the way around every joint, corner, strengthen it up a little bit, and to waterproof it completely. And I use the hot glue so that the epoxy doesn't run out, which I got a couple little holes I need to fill up, but it's not really an issue, and it'll be a lot stronger. I used an Arizona gallon tea container, as you guys can see a little cactus from it, just because it's what I had laying around, and it's actually pretty thick plastic, but that's looking pretty good. Gorilla Glue is completely dried. I'm going to take a razor blade, clean it all up, do all that fun stuff, and then, she needs a new paint job, and I'm going to be sanding all of this, clean it up, new paint. But yeah, so far it's looking pretty good, and it's actually looking pretty nice how I actually want it to, so it's actually pretty fucking cool looking. But yeah, that's my update. Peace. Alright, so guys, it's about basically done now. I just gotta touch up the paint and stuff a little bit. I Gorilla Glued the mount to the actual body itself and got everything hooked up. So I just got done reversing the servo to go in the right direction. The battery fits in here perfectly, and it's pretty tight in there, so that battery ain't going nowhere. Everything's hooked up, and this EDF has a lot of power. I believe that's the 70 millimeter one for the jet. So it should have no problem. And it is a little heavy in the back, just a little bit, but I don't think the center of gravity has been affected as much. But I'm going to do a float test a little bit later to see if I need to put something in the back or the front to keep it up. But it feels pretty nice, actually. Lighter than my Limitless, I promise that. So we shouldn't have too many issues. But me and my fiance are in the middle of packing everything up again so we can move to a different spot. So yeah, we're moving again. She's outside painting with my little girl. So yeah, guys, this project is actually turning out pretty fucking awesome. And I think it's pretty cool how I made my hatch. It's ghetto as fuck, and it's ghetto. I mean, look at that thing. Ghetto as fuck, but it works. So basically what I'm going to do now to finish it up, I'm either going to take some silicone or something, and I'm going to line it on the sides. Maybe put a popsicle stick in there or something to push it out a little bit. Make a flush seal, because I know it's good right here and back here, because my tape and stuff will be good. And this side's pretty good too. Very good, actually. So I'm going to post this video for you guys, and I'll be doing a float test, and then we'll be doing some runs and stuff. Also, on that note, I do have a Fly Sky monitor that I used with my Limitless on my speed runs, and I'm going to be putting it in here, and I'm going to be seeing if I can beat 50 or 60 miles an hour with this guy. Shouldn't be a problem, because this guy has a lot of power and stuff, but yeah, I also got lights and stuff on here too, but I haven't figured out a way to rig it all up yet. I do have a little battery pack and stuff I'm probably going to put in here, and I also do need to silicone that hole, so it might be a little bit, but I am going to post this video, and let me know what you guys think. Like it, hate it, leave a comment. Thanks, guys.